Hello and welcome to this Razer Tip video on our pens and our cords. We're going to cover styles, types, how it all connects together, and show you all the options available. Alright, so Razer Tip makes two styles of pens and cords, the standard and heavy duty. In the cords, you'll see here, they are 39 inches long, giving you lots of length to work from your machine to your project. In the event you need more length, there are extensions available. Now in the pens, standard and heavy duty as well, the heavy duty offers an interchangeable tip option called the BPH, and there's a separate video you can check out on that. But let's dive in and look at these things up close. All right, there's a lot to look at here, but we're gonna start with the standard pen. You can see it's shorter than the heavy, little thinner body. Great option for people doing fine detail or even sometimes smaller hands, fingers, people that like holding a smaller grip and pen, great option. Little larger size grip and pen body for the heavy duty. The difference between the construction of the pen body, they're both very high quality. The tips are usually a little finer on the standard and the heavy duties live up to their name in that area. Quite a bit tougher for leaning on if you need to put a bit of pressure. All of our shaders and a lot of those tips are only available in heavy duty because of the nature of the pressure required. Moving on to the interchangeable tip pen you see here, it's from a heavy duty body. The tips change out here. Here's a few tips to look at. You can see the size, they go in and out. Check out the video on that for more info. The pens, all of them have venting on them. So a closer look at the venting. You can see in the middle of the pen body, there's venting here, and this lets air out both sides of the pen, as well as there's venting at the back connector around, and at the front, underneath the ceramic, there's venting, allowing air to come in, come out through the middle, and out the back. These pens are much cooler than any other pen out there as far as if you're using high heat. If you're using high heat, eventually you cannot avoid the physics of a red hot tip at the end. The pens will eventually heat up and the heat will eventually travel back through. One of the other things that really helps with the heat is the ceramic at the end that holds it all together. These things really help deflect the heat and absorb it and ultimately keep it from building up as quickly. Once your tips get hot and your pen builds up heat, it's a good idea if you burn a lot to have a secondary pen. You can switch between them and just keep going. Usually afterwards, the other pen has cooled off and you can keep switching back and forth. Or these interchangeable tip pens work well for that too, to radiate heat. We're going to take a look at the cords now. Our standard cord here, it's a 18 gauge cable with black strain reliefs. And then we have two heavy duty options as well. They are 16 gauge cable. The difference is just a color. This one comes with our SE kit, and this one is our heavy duty cable with the red. They're the same function and quality, just a cosmetic difference. But if you come across them, that's why they're different. Now looking at the connectors, we have gold plated jacks and plugs on our pens and cords. They are custom made for Razer Tip. They look like audio connectors, RCA connectors. We get a lot of questions about if you can use an audio cable. The answer is no. They don't work the same way. They don't function. They don't allow the heat to flow through. People have tried it. It may damage your cord. We've never seen it work. The real important thing is with the gold connections, it allows great connectivity to flow from one to the other without developing too much heat or contact issues. The gold plating offers excellent connection. So as you can see on the machines, the connectors are gold plated as well. They are all female connectors, just like the back of our pens. They are female, and our cords are all male. Because our cords have male connectors on both ends, it allows you to switch the cord from machine to pen to determine a connectivity issue or you suspect there's an issue. The extension, it is one of each. So you can connect this to your machine and this to your other cord, or this to your cord that's attached to your machine and this to your pen. Either way works great. When connecting, you want to make sure everything's fully seated, clicked in all the way. Sometimes they can be stiff, which is good because it's great connection. But sometimes if they're tight, things aren't plugged in fully, and that can be a problem. Same on the machines. I want to make sure everything is pushed in all the way. And that is our pens and cords. Hopefully that was a helpful overview showing how everything worked. Check out our BPH video and our tip care video. Like and subscribe, share these videos, and we'll see you around.